Need more chewing gum?
I mean, listen, I'm not going to sit here and make any excuses. That's as bad as I've seen us for a long time. And you play top-level games, and lots of our players have. They had 4 shots on goal in the first half and 3 goals. All of them, which, quite frankly, if we want to compete, we have to be better than that. So the first half at 3-1 makes the game difficult. Better team won by a country mile, but they bullied us. I thought they dominated in the duels. I think all phases of our play was poor. This is not about particular individuals. I think as a team, that was disappointing. At half-time is 3-1. You're then chasing a game. It makes, as we know, you try to score a goal, you're conceding a little more space. But I have a disappointed judgment because we know we haven't been anywhere near it to compete. Nonetheless, Arsenal executed everything that they set out to do, and they thoroughly deserve to win the game.
What do you mean by bullied?
Oh, it's just duels. The number of duels we lost in the game everywhere. I think they're at home. I think for us, I was on the back of international. But I'm not making any excuses. We were disappointed. Tim?
Emma, you spoke before the game about how strong Arsenal are on the counter-attack.
Yeah, definitely.
In particular, and Arsenal's first counter-attack unleashed goal. Clearly, that's something you must have spoke about.
Of course.
Game. How disappointed were you with particularly that goal?
You can't concede 3 goals from 4 shots at any level of football and expect to win a game. First chance, Russo scores. Second chance, corner, goal. Third chance, goal. 3-1. You can't do that at this level. Players know that. And yet they're deadly in the counter-attack. But you can't also be beaten with single balls in behind either. And I felt as a team, we just struggled. This isn't about any one player. We struggled as a team, and it was a long 98 minutes today. Emma?
Yeah, Emma, I saw you chatting quite a lot to Niamh and Jess in particular, obviously on that side, maybe touchline in the first half. What was it that you were what message was it that you were trying to get across to them, those in particular?
Well, first of all, they set up in a 4-2-3-1 in and around the middle phases. LJ was coming inside, but they were tripling up on her, so I wanted to get on the outside as there was space there. But we couldn't execute the basic things. And even when we did so well to win the ball back, we gave it away again. And it's so difficult as a coach when you have no control in a certain way. And I felt today we lacked that across the pitch. And I have a dressing room that will acknowledge and own that. We've been here before. That's not our best today. In fact, that's probably our very worst. Yeah.
But like how highly, in terms of the psychological of your team, but how important is it for this and the manner of the defeat not to have enough on effect?
Last time we had a defeat like this in the Conti Cup final, we did okay. So you have to get beaten. You can't go a whole season unbeaten. There's lots of top teams. But what you cannot do is give away 3 goals before the half and then give a mindless fourth. You're giving it up. Of course, you could say they could have scored more in the second half. Of course, they're in a winning position. They're committing numbers forward. They're on top. They're playing at home. That point's irrelevant. But we weren't good enough going forward either.
One from the front.
Hi, Emma. I'm not trying to single her out, but with Lauren, there was a moment where she almost kind of stamped a little at Leah Borty, I think. I was just wondering if you saw that and if there was anything you had to say about that.
I don't. No, I didn't see anything.
So how do you readdress this now? I mean, you said that after a difficult you've got a good run. You can't just rely on that notion. I mean, what would you be doing this week?
We talk about it like teams don't lose football matches. We've lost a football match. It's not the end of the world. And we're disappointed. Of course we are, but it's just a loss. It's 3 points we lost today. It's nothing else. We haven't lost the title. We haven't lost the final. We lost 3 points today. There is perspective. Irrelevant. It's still our perspective. It's our first loss domestically this season. Our disappointment isn't just the result, it's the performance.
Last one from Catherine, please.
There's about 15 minutes left
killed any chance of the comeback release. Have you had a look at it since?
I thought the first goal Russo was offside for them. Same Martin, but I thought it was offside. They said it was a penalty because of Anne going through the player. Fair enough. I can't complain about that. I thought probably the offside one was a bigger. I thought she was offside, Russo. And having looked at back, thought the same. And so they change games, those moments. But that is not why we lost today.
You mentioned on Friday Millie Bright obviously wasn't fit to play today.
Yeah.
I just wondered if you had the update on how long she might be out.
She won't be back before Christmas, but her loss was felt today.
Was there any positives at all from today's performance?
I got a 20-minute drive home. Thanks, everybody. That's about it.